good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody doing? Good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody doing? Welcome into a new edition of TNT Tonight. I'm your host, Chris, aka Blue Enforcer, and we are going to have a fun episode for you on this evening. So definitely go ahead and come on in and join me, whether you're watching on Facebook, whether you're watching me on LinkedIn or on YouTube. Definitely make sure y'all come on in, and I hope everybody is having a very good start to the day. And definitely also make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, so that, and hit all under the bell notifications, so that way you can be uploaded. You'll know when I go live. And then if you're also happen to be watching on Facebook, make sure you hit the like and go ahead and follow Chris A. Newell on Facebook. And then also, if you're on Instagram, follow at Titans_N_truth, or on X, follow me at TNT Blue Enforcer. So go ahead and follow right there on the channels, so that way you know when I upload new content, because the season's about to be in full swing, and I'm getting my equipment and stuff straightened out. So definitely when the season is starting, everything is going to flow just fine. Right now, of course, y'all know I've been having some technical difficulties, so I'm doing it on my phone, but I have my computer here, to definitely help with either comments or putting stuff up. So definitely want to talk about that. And so we're definitely going to get right into it. But I got to start off. I have to actually start off with a little breaking news. And so, some things have happened that just happened recently. And that is that the Dallas Cowboys have traded superstar all-pro linebacker Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers. And they traded him, and the Cowboys get back 2 future first-round picks and former 3-time Pro Bowler Kenny Clark in exchange for that. And not only that, Micah Parsons got a hell of a deal as well. I mean, Micah Parsons gets an extension. He will be signing a 4-year, $188 million deal with the Green Bay Packers, $136 million guaranteed, and that's going to put him out at about $47 million a year, making him the highest paid non-quarterback player in NFL history. So when I first heard this news, I was just waking up from a nap, and I get this news, and all I could think is, first of all, you traded within the division. I mean, you traded within the NFC. Like, I guess the Cowboys thought that was the best they could get. Now, this was coming from Ian Rappaport of NFL Network. Adam Schefter has also confirmed this as well from ESPN. And I mean, what a hell of a day for the Green Bay Packers, huh? I mean, the Green Bay Packers, they know they got to compete with the Detroit Lions for that division, and they just got a hell of a lot better with Micah Parsons joining Green Bay. And I know a few Packer fans who are probably going nuts right now, cheering loud. I was wondering if Jerry Jones is going to pull the plug, but I know there's a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans who are probably like just ready to destroy Jerry Jones right now. And all I can keep thinking is Stephen A. Smith probably going to put on his cowboy hat tomorrow, and it's just going to just have a field day with this one. And we say how you feel. TV says, "What's up? What's up, good brother? How's everything going? I'm going good. Blue Fire, go mob." But it's a big deal for Green Bay. Now, yeah, the Cowboys get 2 future first-round picks and Kenny Clark, but the problem is those picks are not going to be high if you got Green Bay. If you're getting Green Bay 2 first-rounders, those picks are not going to be high. They are going to be on the back end of the first round. So, wow, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I was thinking that they might trade him inside of and maybe to the AFC or something like that. And I mean, you had some other players, guys like Terry McLaurin. You had guys like Trey Hendrickson. And y'all give me just a quick second. There we go. But you had guys like Trey Hendrickson and Terry McLaurin who wanted out, who wanted to be traded because they could get new deal, but they end up re-signing with their teams. Had to give me some water. So, the fact that the Dallas Cowboys, Micah Parsons was basically wanting out, and he got his wish. Ends up going to a team that is ready to compete right now. And wow, I was not expecting that at all. And I mean, I wasn't expecting them going to inside of the NFC. I thought perhaps he was gonna go maybe to the AFC, but you know what? Them be the breaks. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of hoping maybe the Titans would have gotten in on it, maybe a little bit, but I was hoping maybe the Titans would have tried to do something, but that's a whole lot of money. That is a whole lot of money. And that is a lot of money that I just don't think the Titans would have had to give up. Now, I probably would have done it because I think in the first year, it wouldn't have been so bad. I think in that first year, it would not have been so bad. I think you could have gotten away, maybe him having a low cap number in year one, but then the other years coming, that cap number was going to be pretty darn high. So I mean, but at the same time, also you got to understand. I know there's a lot of Titan fans thinking, "Well, how come the Tennessee Titans didn't get in on it? How come the Titans didn't?" And I would have liked it if we got in on it. Yeah, true enough. I would have liked it if we had gotten in on it. But at the same time, we're not competing for a championship right now. We're not ready to compete for a Super Bowl just yet. We're not ready to be in competition with, say, Kansas City or Buffalo and some of these other teams as well. We're not ready for that just yet. I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to do better than we think, but we're not ready for that competition just yet. So, yeah, Daniel Berry said, "Happy Thursday, everybody." Definitely make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you share this show out to everybody so that way they know where to go and they can come on in as well. So definitely make sure y'all share this show out and bring more people into the show. But That was a very interesting turn of events because, I mean, again, I wasn't expecting that one at all, but them be the breaks. You know what? I'm just glad, number one, we don't have to play the Packers this year. So we're good with that. We played them last year. We ain't got to play them this year. So I'm good with that, with everything. So Michael Parsons gone to the Green Bay Packers. But let's get into what we really came in here to talk about. First off, some first news. We're definitely going to get into the roster cuts and stuff in a moment, but the captains were named from the Tennessee Titans. And obviously, you see, you got Cam Ward. Cam Ward was voted by his teammates as the captain, Tony Pollard, Cody Barton, who was just brought over from Denver, Calvin Ridley, Amani Hooker, Morgan Cox for special teams. And then, of course, Big Jeff is going to get the gold C because this is his fifth straight year. I believe it's his fourth or fifth straight year being a captain. Definitely. So he's going to have the golden C. Everybody else is going to have the regular C on their patch. So they are your captains for this season, which their teammates voted on. And I like that. I mean, I'm definitely, Calvin Ridley's the first rookie quarterback since Marcus Mariota to get this distinction. Definitely happy for Calvin Ridley. Cody Barton looks like he's fitting in extremely well here. And then you got Amani Hooker, who I think is really good, and everything. And then I got my boy B Payne. Appreciate that. And then we got Javon saying, I would have loved Parsons, but what do you think if we tried to get Tyreek Hill? I feel like a top receiver would be good to see an option for Cam Ward. I mean, I don't know. That's going to be very interesting to see what happens next. I mean, the season is around the corner. And we're less than a little over a week and a half away from week one with Denver. So it's going to be interesting to see what all happens with this team. I mean, like I said, we're going to get into the roster in just a second. But again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure also y'all follow on Facebook as well if you're watching on Facebook. And also follow me on LinkedIn as well. Definitely try to see if I can get some professionals there to listen as well. But let's get into what we really came here to talk about, and that is this roster. And we have, they've made a decision. They've made decisions on, who will make this team and who will not. And definitely pulling that up. And it's definitely some surprises of a few guys who did make the team, and then also some guys that didn't make the team. And we're definitely going to get into all of that. We're definitely going to get into all of that in just a second. But definitely, again, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, and definitely make sure y'all and everything. So I appreciate all of y'all being with me on today. But cuts were made. Definitely cuts were made. And we find out who's on the initial 53-man roster, and y'all know how everything went on Tuesday. You have some people who initially make the team, and then you have And then you have some people that, they make the team that first initial cut, and then maybe the very next day they get cut, So, you had some of that happen. Definitely. So, I'm pulling up the roster right now of who made the team and who didn't. So I'm actually loading that up. But these are the guys that got cut. Everything. Brian Asamoah, Kendall Brooks, guy like Jalen Duncan, Ali Gay, Mason Kinsey. A lot of these guys got cut. Restrepo got cut. One surprise was definitely James Prochet. I actually thought he was going to make the team, but he ended up getting cut and everything. So definitely was very surprised by that. Originally, a guy that did make the team was John Ojoku, but then he ends up getting cut when some things got done. And it looks like they intend to bring him back to the practice squad and everything. But here we are with the offense. So these are the guys that made the team offensively. You got Cam Ward and Brandon Allen at quarterback. You got Brandon Pollard. You got Tony Pollard, Julius Chestnut, Khalil Mullins, and of course Tajay Spears. He'll be on IR for the first 4 games of the season. He had that injury that he suffered, I believe, against Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say. And so, that's going to be something to monitor. He'll be out at least the first 4 games. Surprisingly, at wide receiver, they only kept 6. I thought they might keep 7. They go with Ridley, Lockett, Ailmanor. I got Bruce Oliver. There's Bryce Oliver, Van Jefferson, Kamara DK, who he's going to end up being the punt returner, as Mike Borgonzi announced today, that DK is going to be our punt returner. And then, of course, at tight end is not Tony Pollard. That is Chiga Okonkwo, Gunnar Helm, and David Martin Robinson. And then, you got Dan Moore, Peter Skoronski, Lloyd Cushenberry, Kevin Zeitler, J.C. Lathrop, they'll start offensive line. You got Blake Hance, Jackson Slater, Brandon Crenshaw, Dixon sticks on, and Oli Udo makes the team on the offensive line. Of course, Corey Levin looks like he's going to be back on the practice squad along with Ojoku as well. So those guys are going to be on the practice squad, and there's a couple of other guys that did get signed too. Defensively, I am actually bringing that up right now. Defensively, it wasn't really a lot of surprises as far as of who made the team and didn't. I'm actually bringing that up, but I mean, definitely, you got L'Jarius Sneed. L'Jarius Sneed is back. He'll be active, and all signs point to him being ready to go for week 1. Of course, Lloyd Cushenberry, it looks like he's going to be ready to go offensively as well. There's the defense with Big Jeff, Tavondre Sweat, who returned to the field today, Sebastian Joseph Day, James Lynch, C.J. Ravenel, who was claimed off of the Baltimore Ravens, and then Shy Tuttle, who was released from the Carolina Panthers, signed a 1-year deal with the Tennessee Titans as well. So those are our 6 defensive linemen. Linebackers, we have 4 inside linebackers with Cody Barton, James Williams Sr., Cedric Gray, Dorian Mossy, who was picked up from the Vikings, claimed as well. Interesting to find out who's going to be starting alongside Captain Cody Barton. At outside linebacker, you got Arden Key, Draymond Jones, Femi Oladejo, Jalen Harrell, and Jahad Ward, who came over from Minnesota as well. I mean, they must really think that Draymond Jones could do something. We're definitely going to find out. Pass rush is definitely a question. It's definitely a serious question mark. And we're definitely going to have to find out what we do at that particular position to generate some pass rush. At corner, you got, again, L'Jarius Sneed, Daryl Baker Jr., Jarvis Brownlee, which I think is going to be Sneed and Brownlee starting at corner. You got, of course, Roger McCreary in the slot. We picked up Jalen Armour Davis from the Baltimore Ravens, the former 4th-round pick from Alabama. Sam Womack III, who formerly played with the Indianapolis Colts. And then Marcus Harris, our draft pick out of Cal, I believe our 5th-round pick. At safety, you got Amani Hooker, Xavier Woods, Kevin Winston Jr., who returned to practice today, which I think by season's end, he's going to be the starting safety alongside Amani Hooker, Quandre Diggs, and Mike Brown. And then, of course, special teamers, Joey Sly, who I think saved himself with that 63-yard field goal, Johnny Hecker, and Morgan Cox. Those are the guys that made the team. And then here is our practice squad. You got Kendall Brooks, Ali Gay, Cam Horsley, Jamar Jefferson, Jordan Mims, James Prochet is on the practice squad. Restrepo is on the practice squad. Carlos Watkins. Also, they're again putting Corey Levin, and I believe they got a couple of guys by the last name of Webb, who signed to the practice squad as well. I'm trying to see. But those are but this is the practice squad as of now. And of course, they're gonna add a couple of more guys to it as well. But that is our roster. Tell me your surprises. Who did you think would have made the roster that didn't, and who made the roster who shouldn't have? Big Dog, what's up? Long time no see. How's it going? Definitely welcome into the show. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I'm definitely putting some things together. We got college football going on. I think some games are happening tonight. Definitely going into the weekend. So I'm definitely going to be trying to watch as much as I can. When it comes to that. So I'm definitely looking forward to football. I'm glad it's here. But yeah, again, what are y'all thoughts on who made the team, who didn't? I honestly thought we were going to go with 7 receivers. Maybe a James Prochet should have made the team. The question is, what about a quarterback? Do they feel good about Brandon Allen as the backup quarterback? I think he's done some things well. Running back, I'm definitely surprised they did not go to the waiver wire at running back. Maybe brought in a Damian Martinez or an Estime, who I believe from the Broncos signed with a practice squad. I cannot remember which one exactly. I thought we were going to be going with corner Juju Brents, who was formerly with the Colts, but he went elsewhere as well. Definitely surprised that maybe, I'm not surprised Jalen Duncan got cut and hasn't been picked back up, but it's going to be very interesting to see how this offensive line works, because it looks like the offensive line could be better. Pass rush is where I really thought they were going to do something. I mean, I think Zadarius Smith is still out there, definitely. So, I mean, I would definitely take a look at him. I think linebacker-wise, it looks like it's between James Williams and Cedric Gray, who's going to start beside Cody Barton. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how that all comes about. But it looks like this is the roster. This is the roster, and this is where we're going as far as that. But My question is now, what are the expectations? What are the expectations? Now, I got to put my bets in, but I saw a poll where they were wondering, how many wins would the Titans have? I voted between 5 and 7. I think which would be an improvement. Because we only won 3 games. I think we want to see some steady growth and progress, and you want to see this team grow. Reggie B, I'll start from the beginning. Hey, definitely, you can chime in right now, and then you go on ahead back to the beginning, and that I definitely get it. So, I appreciate that. But this team, even though Mike Tannenbaum came out and said that he thinks that Cam Ward could be the best quarterback in the AFC South, Louis Riddick, he believes that the Tennessee Titans could win the division this year. Could win the division. I don't know if we'll win the division, but I do expect us to compete for the division. I think we could be right there in the fight. The Texans are beatable. The Colts have Daniel Jones starting at quarterback, and Jacksonville, we don't know what Jacksonville is going to be. Even though they did get Travis Hunter, and it looks like Jacksonville has made some improvements. But this is going to be a very interesting division as a whole, because, we're going to be wondering. I think the main thing that we're going to be wondering about is Cam Ward. Can he show he's the guy? I mean, right now during the preseason and during the offseason, all signs point to showing he is the guy. He has been showing that. And he just has to continue to do that. He has to continue to do that. Just show he's the guy. He ain't got to get us to the playoffs right away. But if you can get us from 3 wins to maybe 7, 8 wins, that's good. That's progress. If you go from 3 to 7, that is a +4 win differential, which is a good start. Because, they say it's very easy to go from like 3 wins to like 8, 9 wins or 10 wins, but it is very difficult to go from, say, 9 or 10 wins to 12 wins. Very difficult to pull that off. So that's going to be, interesting in and of itself. So we're definitely going to see where this goes, but it's mainly going to be about Cam Ward and what he does and what it could mean for Brian Callahan, who may be coaching for his job right now and everything. But, Mike Boganzi spoke today, definitely again talked about DK being a punt returner, likes where this team is at going into the season. We got Denver coming up, obviously in a couple of weeks. So this is going to be it's going to be a season about growth. It's going to definitely be a season about growth for this football team. And I'm thinking what I may be doing is maybe this Sunday or Monday, I will be doing I'm going to definitely do a quick prediction show, which I am going to give predictions on the record for this season. And also, as this season goes on, I may be bringing on a guy that he is great with fantasy. He is great with sports betting. So definitely help you as far as your betting odds as well. So definitely be looking forward to that as well. So those are my thoughts with the 53-man roster. Again, when it comes to the offense, not really a lot of surprises. I mean, I thought they were going to keep 7 receivers. I thought they were going to maybe keep 7 receivers. Maybe with Tajay Spears out, you add one more guy. Definitely, definitely could see a offensive lineman maybe getting added later. But I thought the biggest surprise was the pass rush area. I thought maybe they would look at some guys, young pass rushers off of the waiver wire to bring them in, but they decided to go with corners instead. And there were some nice names out there too, but we'll definitely see. There's still a week and a half. They could sign some veterans who maybe clear waivers and things like that. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see. The Titans are still going to be at the top of the waiver wire, definitely. So, we're definitely going to see about that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and end this show with Shut Your Pie Hole, which is something that I do on the last Thursday of every month. We have your Shut Your Pie Hole moment. And I got two. And so, first off, we're going to start off with one thing that happened. We're going to start with one thing that was announced yesterday, and that is Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift announced they are engaged. And I guess for the sanctity of marriage, but the question I have is, and I have 4 words for that. Who the hell cares? Not this guy. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all don't care either. So I want to say to all of the mainstream media, like the Today Show, Good Morning America, everybody, all these media outlets around the world that's just blasting this engagement, like Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married. Yay! This is great. The implications of this, I mean, how great this is for the world. Shut your damn pie hole. We're sick of this already. Y'all throwing this in our faces. I don't know what's worse, this or Beyonce. Don't know what's worse. And I know Beyonce fans, if you're listening, you're probably going to come for my head. Look, talented, but don't come for my head. Truth be told, yes, for the sanctity of marriage, okay, that's nice. However, I don't care. Let them say I do, and y'all want to shout this all out, which this does tell me one thing. The Chiefs ain't winning the Super Bowl. Because this is going to be a distraction. This is going to be a major distraction all year for Kansas City. Because every time something goes down, Travis Kelce makes a big play or something like that, what are they going to do? Point right to Taylor Swift up in that box with Travis and Jason Kelce's mom. Because, I mean, the media is having a field day with this. My station included kept running that story. I'm thinking, can we just kill this story? Seriously? I'm like, nobody in the city of Memphis or in the city of Nashville gives a rat's tail about this at all. Now, if you do, more power to you. I don't give a damn, to be perfectly honest. And another thing I don't give a damn about, the other Shut Your Pie Hole that came out as well is Travis Hunter and his gold-digging wife, Leanna, announced the birth of their brand new baby boy. And, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I love kids. Now, first of all, I really like kids. Let's just say this. Leanna Lene and Travis Hunter welcome in a brand new baby boy. So first of all, I'm glad that there's a beautiful child being brought into the world. But that beautiful child will have a silver spoon in his mouth. And, and that's a good thing. So for the sake of the child, so yes, congrats there. However, I got to do this for Travis Hunter too. And that's because, dude, you just completely destroyed yourself now. There is no way out for you. Seriously, though? You're doomed, dog. Because now Leanna Lene has hit the jackpot. She has completely hit the jackpot. Because now she got all the leverage now. And Travis, and Travis Hunter, if you're hearing this, come for me if you want. I'm a Titans fan. I don't care for the Jaguars. You better do well in the NFL. And I'll say this. Maybe we're all wrong, and I hope their marriage works out. However, the way things are looking, it's not going to work. And now, with this going on, what's going to end up happening is this. Leanna Lene is going to find some way to finagle her way out. She didn't want Travis Hunter in the first place. She only got with him because her brother made her, and it was like, look, you need to jump on this cash cow. This dude finna be the Heisman Trophy winner. This guy gonna be picked high in the league. He finna make a lot of money. You better jump on this money train, and she did. She didn't even want Travis Hunter. And now, Travis Hunter has signed a guaranteed $46 million deal. He got $30 million off top. In the divorce, that's already $15 million, almost $16 million she got in her hand immediately. Then, if he plays out the life of the contract during the divorce, that's yet another almost $7.5 million. So she's already been gifted about $23 million. She's gonna get the house. Any cars that y'all have, she's gonna get them too, because he's probably gonna buy them for her. All the assets are gonna go to her. She is gonna wipe him out. And then, make matters even worse, there's a child involved. So now, she gonna get your ass for child support too. And she's gonna try to get at least, and I'm probably setting the bar too low, at least $1,000 a month for child support. And that's probably setting the bar too low. I can see between $1,000 and $5,000, maybe even $10,000 a month for child support. Now, I've done some calculations. Now, I've done a few calculations. And if we really take a look at this, let's say, you know what? She goes crazy and wants $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month for child support because she gonna try to get that money because he's got it. $10,000 a month, 12 months out of the year, that is $120,000 a year on child support. Now, you're going to have to pay child support for 18 years at least, for 18 years. That is $2.16 million. So, you're already going to be giving up about $24 million to her, the house, the cars, all of those assets. Any other 401k, any other investments you made, she's going to get that too. And then you add probably about $10,000 a month on child support. So that's another $2.1 million. And don't add more kids to the picture. That's going to be about $2.1 million per child, at least. At least. So, Travis, you got nobody to blame but yourself because you, my brother, did not get a prenup. You didn't get a prenup. If you got that kind of money, and the worst thing is, everybody tried to warn you. That's the worst thing about all of this. Dion tried to warn you. I think slightly Shador tried to warn you. Bow Wow tried to warn you. Everybody and their mama and grandmama tried to warn you. Do not do this. Or if you are, get a damn prenup. Everybody told you. And yet you did it anyway. So whatever comes out of this, if she divorces you, if she, goes to the jugular, which she will, it is nobody's fault but yours. You did, as Big Dog said, he did it to himself. You are damn right. So when he gets ran through the ringer, and then he is checked out and won't be able to play well going forward because Leanna is dragging him through divorce court, he got nobody to blame but himself. See, regular guys can probably get through it. It'll hurt, but, you or I have to deal with a divorce. Yeah, it'll hurt, but we should be able to recover. We ain't got that kind of money. But Philomatic says, shut the fire hole, honorable mention, anybody defending Roger Jackson. Now, I really don't know what's going on with that, but I mean, we'll put that down. Good honorable mention. Let's see. I'm actually trying to see what is this with. So he goes and attacks somebody. Yeah. Can't defend that. Stupid. Anyway, I guess I done told enough people to shut their pie holes for the day. But again, that's going to just about do it for today's show. Definitely, once again, Definitely make sure y'all follow all the channels. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on X or Instagram. Definitely on YouTube. Make sure you like, share. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. And then, of course, if you're on Facebook, make sure you like, follow me at Chris A. Newell as well. So we're definitely going to do some big things coming up. We're definitely going to have definitely Down to the T is coming. We're going to get that started because the Memphis Tigers, they open up their season with UT Chat Saturday. And then, of course, Tennessee, the Vols open up their season. As well. Definitely looking forward to that. They open up with Syracuse. Talking about sports in the state of Tennessee. And then, of course, with the season going on, we're definitely going to have the Truth League report talking about a lot of things that are happening. And then, of course, we're going to have, talking about, things that are happening around the league and stuff like that as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. But everybody, I thank y'all for tuning in to TNT tonight. I'm your host, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer, and I hope y'all have a very good rest of your night. And as always, tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all.